Hi, I'm Rashonda. I'm the creator of this YouTube channel as well as the artbyro.com website where you can find over 250 art and drawing tutorials. In today's video, I am going to be drawing these fun little whimsical people. I used to draw these all the time. I always had so much fun making them. I don't know why I got away from it, but I decided to go ahead and make some more, and I recorded a video and explained what I did along the way, so hopefully you will feel inspired to do some of your own drawings. Let's go ahead and go on over to the art studio and get started on the tutorial. Hi, in this video I'm going to be drawing a fun little whimsical person, kind of a Zeddy style, a little bit abstract. These are a lot of fun to do. So hopefully you enjoy the video and feel inspired to play around with some of your own little wacky, crazy people. So here's the body. And this isn't going to have realistic details or anything like that. It's just a fun, quirky, little whimsical drawing. The head's going to be up here. And then we're going to put this long neck on here, just for fun. And then the body, and we'll clean this up with pens as we go and add some color. I'm going to be using markers, and also I should note that I am doing this on an artist trading card. So the next thing we want to do is start adding in some details. So the neck is going to have these bands on them. We'll put some color in there. For the body, you can do whatever you want. Do some patterns, designs. Doesn't really matter. Just have some fun with it. Then maybe we'll put some little stitching in here. Just having some fun with it. And we can do some different designs in there when we color it as well. And then I'm going to draw in some glasses. I'm going to do right now just the rough shape of them. Get kind of those little bit of like a curved glasses to them. And again, we're not worrying about getting super detailed. We're not trying to do anything realistic. So don't be afraid to play around, try something a little crazy, try some new things. If you're drawing this, you probably are trying something a little new and out of the ordinary for what you typically might do. We're just going to have some nice big eyes in here. We got the pupils. Maybe we do a couple eyebrows up here. Looking a little bit like E.T. at the moment. So let's make this look a little bit more human. And you can do the eyes and the nose and the mouth however you want, in different kind of styles. Do the lips a different style if you'd like. Again, there's kind of no right or wrong way to do this. Maybe we can continue this up here. And then for the background, we can add in some lettering if we want. We can do some designs in the background. Maybe we'll add some swirls and whatnot in here. And just do a quick heart. Maybe it's just hanging from the top. And then we could do some other stuff in here with the markers. Maybe we'll put a heart kind of half going off over here. It's the top part of it. It's a really sloppy looking heart. And we can put some other little embellishments on this if we want to. But now let's go ahead and do the outlining. I like to use outlining pens. Today I'm going to use my Sharpie. I have some other ones that I will use sometimes as well. Whatever you prefer for your outlines, or maybe you don't even want to add an outline on yours, that's up to you. I'll be coloring mine with markers. So when I do that, I'll typically outline everything in black. You could try a different color if you want. I like using black, but that's just my personal preference with the look that I like. Just start tracing over everything. So I am going to speed this up because it's going to get pretty boring just watching me trace over. I'm literally just tracing right over top of my pencil lines. And then when I get that done, I will use this big block eraser to clean up any of the leftover pencil lines. And then we will be ready for some markers. So I'm going to speed this up and I will be back with you when I have this done. Okay, so now everything is outlined. I did not outline this heart over here because I'm just going to do that one with markers. And I'm going to start filling some of this in. For the shirt, I'm going to add a couple colors. I'm thinking like a green and a purple in here. And typically I'll use 2 or 3 different colors and add some shadows and highlights and mid values. But for this type of drawing, I'm just going to just fill in some flat color with my markers. And I'm actually using these cheapo brand markers that somebody gave to me as a gift, and they're not the greatest. They're just some off-brand craft store markers, and to be honest, I really don't care for them, but I do try to use them when I have an opportunity to. So for something like this where I'm just filling in with color, these will work just fine. But again, I don't recommend buying the off-brand markers unless you absolutely have to. They don't work that great. They tend to oversaturate the paper, so if you're trying to blend some colors together, it ends up getting a little bit messy. So I am just going to add my colors in, just like you would anything else, just filling in the color. Up here, I'll just do a pattern of every other one. And you could do, I'm going to leave them white, but you could do another color in here, or making these other stripes black looks really good. I like how that looks, and black and white on the pattern like that on the stripes looks really nice as well. So I will go ahead and speed this up so it's not taking quite as long, and I will be back with you to show you the finishing touches. I have all the color added in, and then for the final touches, what I want to do is add in some little scribbles, some just random lines to add a little something to the background. Maybe some spirals, and I'm just using my black outlining pen for this. Do a couple little swirls, and then I'm going to use my white Jelly Roll pen to add in a little bit of white, and then also to do, so I'm going to do some white highlights on top of the images, and then I will do some white designs in the background. So I'm going to put a little bit of a reflection on the side of the neck there. Maybe something inside this heart. We'll add some white dots here. And for a lot of this, I just decide as I go. And for me, it's really just about having fun, enjoying the process, feeling like I have the freedom to experiment, try something different, discover new things, not feeling like everything has to be perfect. And that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy the artist trading cards, is because they're a little bit quicker. So there's not quite as much pressure for everything to turn out perfect all the time, where if you're spending hours on your drawings, you're not going to feel too comfortable trying to experiment and take some risks with your drawing. But that's it. This one's all finished. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you feel inspired to create some of your own artwork. And I will see you in the next video. Happy creating! That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you feel inspired to start creating some of your own artwork. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. That really helps us out. And also subscribe if you want to get notified of future videos. Before you leave, check out the description box. There's some information in there about the Facebook group as well as a freebie for how to make your own artist trading cards. And I will see you next time. Bye.